Waiting, thinking they would just log back in, but
Hello.
Hello,
morning.
you
Good
Mr.
morning.
Morning.
Yes, I am Ms. Couch.
All right, and we have Mr. Smith.
Yep, this is me.
Mhm.
All right, we're here in case 19-9206-DS. It's the matter of Couch v. Smith. This is both parties are present via Zoom. The defendant father has filed a custody request, change of custody. There was a child support order back in 2020 that initially gave mother the custody. Another support order was entered later that year because father was in prison or jail, I'm not sure which. He got out and another order was entered November 30th, 2021, again showing 0 overnights. Mr. Smith has submitted a motion saying he has a place and can provide safe supervision and food. Says CPS is involved because mom had her gas shut off in her apartment condemned. Also, son said he was hit in the head with a hammer. I don't know. And so he now wants joint custody, but he only wants to have his son on Saturday and Sunday when he's not working. That's what your motion says, sir.
Yes, correct.
Miss Couch, anything you want to say? Ma'am?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Hello. Can I walk through there? Because I can't get wide. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes.
There is no CPS case involved. There's not one CPS case is involved at all. My gas is cut on. Mr. Rosen, I feel like he doing this to be spiteful because he has no custody of his other kids, and let alone me and him have a case against each other because he was sent to prison for fighting and fighting with me, and it was endangerment to my kid. I have no problem letting Mr. Rowland see him, but I told him that right now, being that you have police contact when the last time I let him get my child, that you need supervised visits. I can't just give you to him and the police was called. Blood was on my child when I got there. My child in the house left alone when I gave him to him. So I just can't put my son at that risk again for him to try to.
This is a request for change of custody, and in order to do that, he has to provide what's called Vadvarka information, change of circumstances or proper cause. If Mr. Smith, you say CPS is involved, but do you have any proof that CPS is involved? In other words, CPS can get called or whatever, but if they aren't proceeding with anything, then so what? I mean, you can call the police on somebody, doesn't mean that they've done anything.
Exactly.
All I know is that I've received a call on December 20th of 2023. They stated that they hadn't opened the case and they was just asking me questions about my son. So that's all I know. I could provide my phone call logs to show you that I was called. And they also sent me a text message with all the documents of a parenting party being involved with the CPS.
But all I'm saying is, if CPS doesn't open a case and do something with it, then it's just like anybody. I can call the police on somebody and they can go over to their house and do all that kind of stuff and leave, say there's nothing there.
Your Honor,
Unless they open a case, then it doesn't matter.
Your Honor, CPS case was not open or called, let alone even for Caden.
Okay.
If he's talking about a call that he received, case was the doctor's office had called Child Protective Services on me because my daughter had missed her appointment and I had a hard time getting to the appointment. And I requested for a can of milk and they said that she doesn't, because she wasn't on WIC, they felt as though a case should be open because they said that I didn't have WIC. It wasn't even an open case. It just came out to come see my daughter. And being that he's a different dad, they have to contact all parties and let them know it was nothing against Caden.
I know how this does this because I do a lot of abuse and neglect cases. So, sir, I mean, unless you can provide something else, there is not proof of something else, there's not a proper cause or change of circumstance to allow for a custody hearing on this matter.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say?
Yes,
Sure.
I wanted to say that I just was requesting parenting time, like joint custody, like so I could see my son.
Joint custody and parenting time are two separate things.
Mhm.
Oh well, at the present moment, I can't see my son. I seen him twice within the last year.
Yeah.
Your Honor, he doesn't see that child to see the child because of the stuff that he does. It's constant harassment, him sharing stuff on Facebook, and then he has a girlfriend where it's constant police contact. And I don't need that. I had a CPS case before. So that's
Oh.
why he's only been held from Caden. He can see Caden with supervised visits because, like I stated before, he has consistent police contact. He has a history of domestic violence. He's violent. I have no issue letting him see Caden, but it needs to be supervised.
How about we do this? How about we just send this matter of parenting time to the friend of the court? They'll interview both of you. They'll look at your records. They'll do all kinds of stuff and make a recommendation. If you don't like the recommendation, we'll end up here because it's at some
What
point.
about the issue of him getting hit in the head with a hammer?
Well, I
Are we
don't know
just
anything about it.
Right, exactly. He hasn't been hit in the head with the hammer. You're just making.
I can show in his head he had spots where his hair would never grow back
Okay,
again.
so if that was the case, the Child Protective Services was already involved in my daughter. They seen the kids. If that's the case, they would take them if it was a threat.
All right.
I'm gonna go back and forth here.
Stop. I have no proof that mother did anything as far as hitting with a hammer. I don't know anything about that. All that kind of stuff.
This is
So,
what my child told me.
sir, I'm just telling you, I'm going to refer the case to the friend of the court for a parenting time only. I will waive the fees necessary for the two of you. You will be in contact from the friend of the court. They're going to go through your histories and everything to determine what they may think for parenting time. He is going to be allowed some type of parenting time at some point, ma'am, whether it's supervised or whatever. But I'm going to make them look at it and see what's appropriate.
Yeah, I don't mind it if it's. I don't mind if it's supervised. I don't care. I'm not holding it
about joint custody. How would I go
the
about
order? Is we will send parenting time to the FOC. Please respond to the FOC when they contact you, or else they're only going to get the story from the other side.
I got a quick question though. How would I proceed? And if I want to get joint custody, how do I do that?
But you haven't provided Vadvarka information to get joint custody.
Exactly.
What information would I need to provide?
I'm not here to help you with your case or not. You present stuff to me and I make a ruling. Okay? I'm a neutral party. I don't help her and I don't help you.
Okay.
So,
because yeah, I know she's dealt with CPS. He had her kids taken.
They will be able to look into CPS.
Nobody
They'll
ain't
look
in
into
here.
CPS and anything else that's appropriate, and they'll make a recommendation. They will also submit an order. If you don't like what is submitted, you can object to it and we'll have a hearing, but not until after the friend of the court has looked at it. All right. Good luck, everybody. Thank you. Drive safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's what it is.